Hey friends, it's Joe here in my backyard. Sandy's here too. Hey, I just wanted to, I have a couple announcements, and I just thought it'd be easier to film a quick video versus just send a long text. First, I want to say I hope you guys are coming back refreshed from fall break if you were gone. Hope it was a good weekend with your family or whatever you were doing. To those of you who were here last night, I know last night was kind of wild. It was chaotic. It felt like we were swimming upstream a lot. And I think there's just I think there's an element too of just not having as much, Sandy. There's an element of, Sandy's feeding our chickens. There's an element of, it would have been nice to have a couple more hands, and it was the reality of this. And I think there's definitely some things of that I can set you guys up well and better for. So we'll share a little bit more about that this weekend. But if you if you left last night being like, oh my gosh, what did I sign up for? Hey, just know we're gonna have those nights. It's gonna be rowdy, and I think we're gonna be okay. Couple announcements as we kind of look at the next 2 weeks. So this weekend for leader meeting, we're going to be at the office, and it's going to be from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. And here's what's going to be happening during that time. There's an organization in town that works with the city called Aspire Mentoring. And Aspire is similar to us in ways that they try to pair up adult mentors with kids in the community that need it. There's a lot of crossover kind of in both of like what we do. So Aspire Mentoring is going to be joining us on Sunday evening, and they're going to take us through their mentor training. And that's going to be from things like, how do we know warning signs with kids? How do we, they're going to talk about the developmental stages of adolescence and childhood. They're going to talk about how do we work with kids that are coming from poverty situations. So there's going to be a lot of practical, really good stuff. Also, we're trying to form kind of a cool partnership of how can we work together so that more kids can be impacted. And what I mean by that is this. We are going to go through their training, and you could find yourself in two different camps. One, this could be a really cool opportunity for you as let's say you're a Judson leader, and we're going to go through this training. There's going to be a possibility that there's a Judson kid, maybe a 7th grader or 8th grader, is looking for a mentor through the Aspire Mentoring program. And it would be kind of a cool natural match for us as a Young Life leader to be paired with this kid. Because I think the heartbeat of it is that you would be able to walk deeper with one kid, with the hope that we're able to build a relationship with that parent and invite them into what we're doing with Young Life. That doesn't necessarily mean they're going to come to Young Life, and that's okay. But it's here's what I'm saying to you. This is not something that's going to add another thing to your plate. This is just something that is going to help us be exposed to more resources. Kids that are in this Aspire Mentoring program have access to caseworkers. Like if we notice things, or if we see that this family really needs something, we can take that to this program, and they're able to help kind of connect us in different ways. It is not going to be an extra thing that you have to do, because you're already meeting the mentor requirements that they require of their mentors. Really, it's just going to be this partnership of how do we do this well and not reinvent the wheel. There could also be an opportunity where it's like, hey, I'm already walking with a kid that I think would be good to be a part of this Aspire Mentoring program, and you can refer a kid that you're already walking with. that can now have access to these resources. They're going to explain more about it Sunday night, but I wanted to just kind of tee you up for this is what we're hoping will be a kind of a cool partnership and be a benefit to us, not another thing that we're adding to our plate, if that makes sense. You wouldn't get paired up with an elementary school kid. You'd be paired up with somebody that you're already seeing weekly at the schools. So that's going to be on Sunday. Would love for all of us to be there and make that a priority, because it's going to be good training regardless. Hit me up with questions you have regarding that. Hey, chickies. Just go back inside and close the door. Our chickens were, you get to see Joe Unfiltered. Our chickens were trying to go at Sandy because she had Cheez-Its. You guys want to see it? There. Okay, the next thing. Coming up in a little under 2 weeks is our East Texas Fall Weekend. I'm going to send a video out next week talking about the schedule, expectations, what to expect. A lot of you guys, this is your first time leading kids in a cabin, which is why we do this. This is the training ground. So I will send that out next week. I am going to send a link with this video for you to sign up for that weekend. The expectation is that you guys are there. It's a Saturday morning until Sunday around lunchtime, November 2nd through the 3rd. If you have issues, if you have something that is already scheduled, or like you need me to work with you, just talk to me individually. You don't need to put it in the group chat. Just call me and we'll work it out. So I'm going to put that registration link in the GroupMe. Go ahead and fill out, register the next day or two. Pay cash offline. Don't feel like you have to pay $50. We're covering your cost. But go ahead and get that filled out. I'll send more details next week about that. The last thing is we are going to have, right now we have clubs scheduled the Monday after Fall Weekend. And I realize the way that fell, the every other Monday situation, we're going to be pretty tired from that weekend. We had a cool idea about club on Mondays, what we're going to call Sonic Club. I like to call it Drive-By Club, but sometimes that can be frowned upon. What we're going to do is we're going to get a bunch of orders from kids of what drink they want at Sonic. We are all going to meet at a Sonic on that Monday night. I will, I'll put a little bit of gas in your tank, and I will, we're going to take Sonic drink orders and pair up in groups and then go out and deliver Sonic drinks. Now this is going to be just a fun kind of touch point with a kid. You might have interactions with parents they're great. We're going to have our summer camp dates by then, so we want to be able to get them a camp flyer. And we might just have like the kids do like a fun challenge as well. So that's going to be that Monday. There's not going to be a ton of club prep that you'll have to do other than just showing up at Sonic that night and ready to go and do some deliveries of Sonic drinks. The last thing is the week after that, the 2 weeks after that, the trainees are going to be shadowing you guys doing contact work. So this is in one way, in the middle of next week, I'm going to reach out and just say, hey, what's your contact work plan for the next 2 weeks? And we're going to compile all of those and then let the trainees sign up for an option. So it's gonna require you to be a little organized, but saying, hey, this is what I'm doing the next 2 weeks. There's a good possibility a trainee is going to be coming with you doing that. Hey, I know we're all tired. I know we're exhausted. I just want to really just say how thankful I am for you guys. This ministry doesn't happen without you. I know the hours that you give to this, the thankless moments, the money that you put in personally, and just know that like that doesn't go unnoticed. I appreciate you guys a lot. It's exciting how this thing's growing. And we're gonna have growing pains as we go. There's gonna be nights that are crazy, but we're gonna stick together, and we're gonna do this, and it's gonna be awesome. So I love you guys. Excited about Sunday. Make sure you register for East Texas Fall Weekend, and then more details coming next week about that. It's gonna be great. Hit me up if you have any questions. See you soon.